Okay. Hello. Testing. Let me check here. Hello. Alright. Looks like we're set up. Let's see how far I get. Haven't played this game in a while. I imagine there's going to be a little bit of lag, input lag, because it's obviously it's a collection, so it's emulating it. This isn't on NES or anything, but I always miss that. Oh. Alright, so for most of the game we want to get the holy water, but this stage we're actually looking for an axe to take out the boss. Oh, this is such a classic game. I remember when I got my copy as a kid, it was used, so I didn't have the manual. And I sent to, you know, called Nintendo, and they told me, yeah, we replaced manuals, but only for, games actually made by Nintendo. Since this is a game made by Konami, you're gonna have to contact them, and Konami did not respond. Not a big deal to get that, to lose the... Oh, yeah, let me show this off real quick. It's a little secret here. The money bags do you no good in Castlevania, but it's just fun to do. Well, scratch that. You do get extra lives after a certain number of points, now that I think about it. I don't even remember which items are in which candles. Again, ideally I find an axe here somewhere. Because I don't think the stopwatch works on the bat. I think the only boss it works on is Medusa. Alright, there's an axe. So the more you use an item in Castlevania 1, 2, and Super Castlevania, the more likely you are to get a block that'll let you use it more times. I think that one's always there, though. So we can currently have 2 axes on screen at once. I don't really have to worry about damage. Yeah, it's late for me, Glorious. Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Just playing Castlevania to see if I still got it, which I don't. I don't think when I used to play this game I would have gotten hit so many times. That's, okay, let's see here. We want a holy water. Da, da, da. Boomerang is probably the second best weapon of the game. But it doesn't stun lock like the holy water does. So you notice the amount of damage that you take in each level goes up by 1. Until you reach the 4th stage, it maxes out at 4 damage. So in stage 3, you'll take 3 damage per hit. This stage, we're taking 2 damage per hit, so... The dagger is the worst weapon in the game. Not something I ever want to pick up. If I can avoid it. Two block for the daggers doesn't do too much good. Okay, there's the stopwatch. Like I said, we can use that on Medusa, the Medusa boss to freeze her in place, but you kill her faster if you have the holy water. So, guess a little history. Castlevania was originally released as Akumajo Dracula. I think it translates to like Demon Castle Dracula. In 1987. It came out simultaneously, I think, on the MSX computer and the Famicom. But the two versions are slightly different. The MSX version, each area has a map and branching paths. That doesn't do me a lot of good. I must have missed the holy water. Yeah, there were items that you could get, like armor and things like that in the MSX version. Shops. Yeah, the money was actually served a use in that game. It also ran a little slower than this version. The final boss was completely different. He actually looks much better in this version. Oh well, we're gonna have to do this with the stopwatch, which is fine. There we go. Alright, time for the best track in the game. Best music in the game. Alright, there's our... Let's try not to... I'm gonna have to be very careful not to lose this. And try not to get hit by the flea men. My aim is bad right now. got these birds. Birds are jerks in this game. Always. Alright, we got the 2-block. Yeah, I definitely didn't want that. Trying to get to 3. Alright, hopefully I can get through the whole stage without dying. Hold on to this holy water. The third part is pretty nasty. Yeah, I thought that was a stopwatch. I remember that, yeah, okay. Alright. Come here, come on. Don't be a jerk. I know you're a bird and you have to be a jerk, but... Ah, he respawned. Alright. Ah! You gotta be kidding me. Okay, that was a hit I should not have taken. There we go. Okay. This is gonna be rough. This final stretch here for this stage is full of those Medusa heads, and we got a lot of nastiness to get through here. More jerk birds. Alright. Alright. Medusa heads should start up soon. Here they come. Alright. No, we do not want that. Alright. That was close. Alright, grab that. See how this goes. Alright, there we go. Alright. Now this next stage is where my playthroughs always go to die, you know. Took me forever to get through this stage as a kid. I imagine things are going to go about the same here. Is that a stopwatch? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, this boss is nearly impossible without the, holy water. Not impossible, mind you. Good timing, you can do it. Just gotta keep that little munchkin that he hangs out with, stun locked pretty well. Alright. Interestingly enough, in this room, the enemies only do 3 damage instead of 4. I'm just gonna keep killing these things as they drop so they don't overwhelm me. Alright, I'm gonna run underneath this thing. I think that's a knife there, right? No, one of these is a knife. That's the knife. Okay. Just leave it there. Leave the dagger there. Alright. I don't need that. Yeah, this has gone entirely too well so far, so I'm a little worried. Alright, here's the moment of truth. Okay, that's bad, but we can still win this. Okay. Got out of my control for a second there, but we won. Hi, Tom. Good to see you. I couldn't sleep. Hope you're doing well. I was thinking of doing, Bug Snacks tomorrow. I don't know. I wanted to play Ease today, but I just, I don't know. Slept through most of the day. It being the weekend and all. Alright, this stage is a nightmare. That's the only way to describe it. Great music, though. Thankfully, classes are canceled this week. Okay, don't want that. Alright. So this introduces the red skeletons. They can just get right back up after you kill them. Not fair at all. Don't really need the meat. That's cool. You can just chase that guy off screen, which is kind of nice. This one's a little more problematic. Alright. Come on over here. Gotcha. What's in here? Okay, that's an axe. We don't want that. Alright. Yeah, these axe knights are a huge pain, but yeah, the holy water can really mitigate things a bit. Uh-oh, okay. Okay. Man, I bet my pulse is racing right now. So we got the Hallway of Death coming up here. Alright, gonna stop right here. That should be a safe spot. There we go. Alright, Hallway of Death time. Alright. Gotcha. Alright, there's only 2 of those guys, thankfully. Alright, so the Death is the boss here. He always comes in on the right side. So if we just sit here and toss these, it stun locks him. He doesn't even get a chance to throw a single sight. That's it. I mean, that's... As long as you have the holy water, he is the easiest boss in the game. Otherwise, he's one of the most difficult. Alright. Final stage. So this stage is an absolute nightmare. I know I said that about the previous stage, but it's doubly true about this one. Well, there goes the holy water. Okay. The random number generation on these bats is terrible. You can kill them, by the way. And they actually behave somewhat similarly to the first boss. In that you never really know what they're going to do, but yeah, they do 4 damage every hit now. So that's not great. Alright, so we got... this part, the flea men can actually clip through the walls. Okay, that was just pure stupidity on my part. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, anyway, the part coming up, the flea men can clip through the walls, and they each do 4 damage a hit, unlike in Stage 4, so, yeah. This is going to be tough to get through. To say the least. Oh, I should not have taken that hit. Alright, we're almost there. That was not great. Well, the good news is if you run out of lives here and continue, you always come out right here. Yeah, they were fairly nice in that respect. So it's always going to bring you back to the final boss battle here. Bad news is the final boss battle is a doozy. Yeah, that's not a great start. Okay. So Dracula can fire those fireballs in 3 separate heights, like three different heights, and like 3 different speeds. So it's hard to tell how this fight is gonna go. You have to time your jump just right so you can try and whip the fireballs, but it's... Yeah, this is gonna take me a while. I don't have the rhythm. I haven't even hit him once yet, have I? There we go, there's one hit. Ah. Yeah, see, that's the worst, is when he appears right on top of you. Could tell that wasn't going to go well. Alright. So he does, of course, have a second form where he turns into the Cookie Monster. Alright. Ooh! Okay, that was unpleasant. Oh! Yeah. Oh, didn't want to do that. Oh well. Yeah, saw that coming. He doesn't have a... I don't think he has a concrete pattern for the teleports either. It's very random. We do want... I might as well grab the holy water now, but you do want that for the final form in order to try and stun lock him as best you can. Oh, okay, that was dumb. Oh. That was bad. Yeah, I don't even think there's a set length of time during which he, how long it takes for him to teleport in after he starts showing you where he's going to appear next. It's just that he always appears on the right side of the room first. And then from there on, it's just wherever he feels like. Alright. Cookie Monster time. Ah! Oh, that's it. It's over. He's won. Oh my goodness, I made it. Okay, that was really close. That was clutch. I wonder how long that took me. I'll have to look at my time later. Not exactly speedrun, was it? Oh well. And then you have the second loop of the game where they make things even harder. Yeah. I think ultimately, yeah. Of all the versions of the original Castlevania, though, the Sharp X68000 version is the hardest. But that is, it's fun. It's probably one of my favorites. It's a lot longer than this one. Alright, well, I don't see anybody else watching, and I guess I'll just get some painting done for now, but maybe some other time we'll come back, try and get the best ending in Castlevania 2, and look at some of this other stuff in here. You can actually see, they didn't put the Japanese version of Castlevania 2 in here. And I mean, I guess because they had trouble emulating the Famicom disk system, because Dracula 2 was what the game was called in Japan, only came out on the Famicom disk system. So it's you know, you had to load it with the floppy disks. I guess a little harder to emulate, but yeah, this is the Japanese version of Castlevania 3. It's called I think Akumajo Densetsu. Yeah? There it is, Akumajo Densetsu. As opposed to Dracula Densetsu, which is the Game Boy games. But, yeah, this is, very different from the US version. It was part of the reason why it was, the US version was delayed for almost a year, past its original, the point where it was originally solicited for release, is because it turns out the Japanese version had expanded slots to the cartridge to fit additional memory for. So they had a special chip in there to change the music so that it had more channels. So it was a different kind of cartridge, and they couldn't replicate that for a NES cart because, of course, you had the toaster, the original. You had the original Nintendo model where you could push the cartridge in, and it didn't, stick out. So they couldn't make the cartridge larger like they did with the Famicom Disk System. And as a result, you couldn't have the extra music. So they had to completely rewrite the soundtrack for the NES version. It is sort of funny to me, though. They couldn't really decide what to call the series in Japan, I think. I think they just kind of settled on a variety of different titles here. I think but they didn't have that universal Castlevania logo there in Japan. What a great font that is, too, Alright, well, I'm gonna shut it off for now. Good night, and thanks to everyone who stopped by.